Hertas are my favorite rudiment to play on congas. They work so well to add a brief moment of contrast for a fill or just to unleash during a solo. And they're simple, especially if you develop them the way I'm going to show you. Hertas are often based on triplet subdivisions. They include 2 16th notes followed by 2 8th notes. If you string a measure of these together, you might recognize some of these rhythms from drummers like Carter Beauford. The secret to playing any rudiment well is to identify what the hands are doing separate from one another. In this case, if you take away the second 16th note, you're left with an 8th note pattern of right, right, left, right, right, left. It's important to establish this pattern first before adding the 16th note because it helps us ensure that all of the strokes are even and given equal attention in terms of upholding proper technique.
Example 1, right hand lead. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Like all of these exercises I'm going to show you, the first one should be done with both right hand and left hand lead. So the second variation of each example in this lesson reflects this hand combination.
Example 1.2, left hand lead. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hertas also sound really good with slaps, so the third variation of each lesson example includes the exercise with slaps. If you need help with open tones, slaps, or other conga sounds, I've done a bunch of videos that should help your technique development. You can check them out here in the cards or in the description down below.
1.3, play with slaps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then also do that, just like with 1.2, do 1.3 with the left hand lead. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can support the work I do with rhythm notes by subscribing to my newsletter Rhythm Insider at rhythminsider.com, and you'll receive lesson PDFs when videos are uploaded to YouTube.
The next example shifts the 16th notes of the Herta to the next 8th note in the grouping. Notice that the double 8th notes are now played with the left hand when starting the exercise with your right. If you feel like the coordination of your left hand is not as strong as your right, this is a great exercise to help with that issue.
Example 2.1, right hand lead. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Another important thing to remember is the quality and consistency of your tones and slaps. Take this opportunity to listen to the sounds you're producing and make adjustments to make good sounds with every stroke.
2.2, left hand lead. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3, 4.
If you've practiced the lessons I've made about slaps and open tones, then you'll know that I'm a big believer in the power of the wrist turn in developing your slaps and tones. This example variation is perfect for focusing on consistency. And if you're struggling to maintain good stroke technique, slow down or take a break. This is a very physical instrument, and it's easy to become tired or frustrated in the beginning. So don't underestimate the importance of rest for your muscles and your brain.
And also play with slaps, 2.3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can support the work I do on Rhythm Notes by becoming a patron at patreon.com/rhythmnotes, where you'll gain access to the PDFs for all the video lessons on this channel and more. This next example follows the same coaching I shared in the first two, so I'm going to play these examples through and offer some new tips for example 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. With slaps. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This example is based on the Herta concept. The only difference from the examples prior to this one is that the last eighth note is removed and the next Herta is played in its place. This will create a rhythm that alternates the hands leading the Herta.
1, 2, 3, 4. Example 4 to me is all about feeling that quarter note triplet over the quarter note pulse. You're switching hands each quarter note triplet. So 1 triplet, 2 triplet. You'll also be leading with your right and then your left on beats 1 and 3. So 1, 3, 1, 3. I messed that up. 1, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4.
If you like this video and you want to watch more, check out this one over here, suggested to you by YouTube. And if you want to support Rhythm Notes by checking out the gear links in the description, I make a commission off whatever you purchase when you use those links.